Hello, my name is Siobhan Hennigan. I'm a social work major at Tuskegee University, and this is my video interview essay. What do I think the purpose of social work is? I think the purpose of social work is to help community members make goals that's favorable to their conditions and to help them maintain those conditions. So as a social worker, it's our job to give people the tools and skills and knowledge that they need to make a positive change in their life, and it's also our duty to make sure that they know how to maintain that change. How is the purpose expressed in what social workers do? Well, as a social worker, there's many roles that you can play. There's a broker role, and this is when you connect a client to a resource in the community. So if they were lacking a need such as clothes, you would tell them where they can get clothes for free or cheap. If they were lacking food, you would direct them to a food pantry. If they needed medical services, you would know who to direct them to. As far as social work related volunteer experiences, I don't have any social work related volunteer experiences, but I do have an experience working at a hospital doing recreation with the children because the social work the social work internship was already taken. I learned some great skills on how to work in the hospital setting. I learned how to work with children with disabilities. It was actually a really good experience. I learned a lot of knowledge about consent forms and, being careful with confidentiality. I'm sorry. My educational goals. Well, I do plan on obtaining my bachelor's at Tuskegee University. I would like to go on and get my master's, and hopefully I would like to open up my own private practice in a family therapy, I believe. I think that one way to improve the community and improve society is to keep the family together. And I feel like through group therapy and family therapy and individual therapy, we can get families back together and get them back on a good path, and so they can lay a good foundation for the children, so children can keep growing on that foundation and the next generation could grow on that foundation, and generation just keeps getting greater and greater. Some of my expectations for this internship is basically I really just want to learn all that I can learn at this internship. I want to be able to obtain some skills that I'll be able to use for a lifetime. Like, I want to, this internship is going to give me the opportunity to actually be in the career and see it for firsthand if I like it or not. I also get to see if the population that I work with for my internship is the population that, I think about working with when I actually do get my degree and do get licensed. So I'm excited to see what I learn and, meet new people and just learn more about how to help more people. And yeah, 5 years from now, I plan on having my own private practice. I want to work really hard for 5 years. I want to learn all I can at my agencies. I want to take all the skills from school, from my jobs, and from my internships and try to put all of that into my own business and my own private practice. That's something that I am looking forward to. Some of my greatest strengths is that I'm a very flexible person. I can adapt to anything. Not only can I adapt, but I'm resilient. I like to think of myself as resilient. No matter what happens in life, you just always got to pick up and keep going no matter how hard you get knocked down. And that's me, the definition of resilience. integrity. That is something that, is very important. It's a great virtue to have. You need integrity to work with people so people can trust you and, you can help them to the best of your abilities. I feel like I'm a great team player. I know that when you work with others, you can get things done better and faster than what you can by yourself. Yeah. Some of my weaknesses is that I sometimes get overwhelmed by work. And I think it's because I take on so much that, I get overwhelmed by what's going on. So a way that I can overcome this weakness is by doing better by, working when I do work in teams, delegate work. Don't just hog all the work to myself and don't just think I could do it by myself, like delegate all the work and talk to everybody and, be less reluctant to share the workload. And I feel like if I do that, I'll be great. Well, yeah, this wraps up the end of my interview. Thank you for watching. Bye.